考定之道，皆英语之事，大学习之意，皆文化之国。接受 Q&A， 嘉盛家长会。
Hello everyone, this is Gestro English Q&A. I'm Susan. You're watching the first We Media program about English and English study. In every program, we're going to talk about one aspect of English and English learning. All the topics have been sorted out from thousands of questions ever asked by parents. But this is an open platform where anyone who has any questions or solutions may join us in making this handy database available to more English learners. Since today I'm making the first one, I'd like to talk about the most important thing in English learning. That is, what is English? If you have been careful, you might have noticed that 30 years of English learning fever has made China distinguished for its great number of people learning English. Instead of leading to outstanding language proficiency, it has contributed to 3 jaw-dropping phenomena, which foreigners find hard to understand and Chinese people to explain. Number 1, how is it possible that a GRE teacher who claims to be a vocabulary master cannot speak fluent English? Number 2, how come a 13-year-old boy Zach still produces a sentence like "I very like read book" after 10 years of English learning? Number 3, why do so many of the Chinese students who have got high scores on TOEFL or GRE show low language proficiency once they're in the US and need great effort just to catch up or graduate? Well, the ultimate reason behind all this is that we've been trying so hard towards a wrong direction. That is to say, we've been learning English so hard without a clear picture of what English is. So today, I'd like to show you a very easy simile. English is a house of bricks of cement that you must build up. Remember, English is the house, not the bricks nor the cement. Well, this simile aims to warn you against the 3 biggest traps in English learning so that you won't have to repeat them. Well, which of the 4 elements do you think are the most important? A, the bricks, which represent all the English words, and B, cement, which represents all the grammatical rules, and C, quality inspection, which stand for all the exams that are waiting on the way, and D, the skills and abilities that you have to cultivate when you're learning English. Well, obviously in our first case, the teacher has chosen A, vocabulary. Supporters are not rare to find. A lot of people like to show off how many words they know. But does it really mean that there are good English speakers? Well, it doesn't. And for those who want to remember a lot of English words, remember this. It's useless to hold a vocabulary book and try to recite every day. It seems that you are taking a shortcut, but actually it leads you to a dead end. The first reason for that is that it's impossible to remember all the English words. Do you know how many words are there in English? It's estimated that there are over 1 million in English. And in Merriam-Webster's College Dictionary, there are about 165,000 entries. So as English learners, we should be ready to meet new words anytime, anywhere. So your ability of guessing the words based on the context and your ability of making clear self-expression are more important than showing off how many words you know. And the second reason is that it's unnecessary to remember that many words. 3,000 and 5,000 are enough for you to do daily communication, and 10,000 to 20,000 are enough for you to read English newspapers. And 35,000 are enough for you to pass GRE. Well, you know what? Apart from a very few geniuses or people with weird interests, you don't have to know that many. But of course, some people may ask me, like, hey Susan, how can I remember 35,000 words within half a year? Well, what I'm trying to tell you is that stop doing that. It will not work. Okay? The right way to remember words is to do reading and then write down the words that appear in the reading, and then next time when you see those words again, your brain will trigger the memory of that reading so that you know what they mean. And then even if you do not see the same words in some other readings, you may find some words you have remembered, and in this way, your memory is triggered, okay? And you may also ask me, what do I do about new words in any readings or when I'm talking to others? Don't worry. If you're equipped with the necessary knowledge of phonetics and word formation, enough background knowledge, and the context, you shouldn't feel too scared in face of any new words, okay? Well, but Susan had some bad news for you. Bricks will vanish. That means we humans forget. Even if you have hold a vocabulary book and try to remember all the words there, one day you're gonna forget them because you don't know how to use them and you have no chance of using them, okay? So English, remember this, English, unlike cycling or swimming, it's not a permanent skill that will never leave you once nurtured. So you know what, that's why a lot of people forget how to speak this language after they have stopped learning English. So to summarize my point today, a small house is better than a pile of bricks that will soon vanish. Life is short, time is limited. Okay, to learn more detailed information, welcome back to the next Just From English Q&A.
到此一重千里目，谁知才上一层楼。